The Baltimore Ravens win an ugly one against Carolina 13-3. They move to 7-3. Panthers move to 3-8. In this game, the Baltimore Ravens did not trail for a single second, as we expected. It was against the Baker Mayfield-led Panthers, but 13-3 isn't really that. I mean, we talked about it before with some teams. Wins are wins. This one, though, I feel like doesn't fall under that category of wins are wins. If you're the Baltimore Ravens, only being the Panthers 13-3. What's going on with the Ravens here, Aaron?
I don't agree with you.
Nothing at all?
No, I don't agree with you. I thought Baltimore dominated this game from start to finish. They struggled in the red zone, and that's the difference between being 13-3 and being 28-3. Lamar threw a bad interception in the red zone. It was a great play by the defense. The defensive lineman jumped up, caught it. They just struggled in the red zone. But other than that, they dominated the game. Defensively, they dominated. Offensively, they were dominant. Like they played their brand of football. They had 10 penalties. Like it's one of those games where things that could be cleaned up. When you don't score in the red zone, you have 10 penalties that put you behind the chains. You're going to be in a game like this. It didn't bother me at all. I knew that Baltimore would win at the end because they were the better team, and they did. You saw them get things going in the second half, scored some points. But remember, this is the NFL, and the Carolina Panthers defense is not terrible. They are a good defense. We just saw them beat Atlanta in the road. We saw them beat Tampa Bay. This is not and since Steve Wilkes has taken over, they have played much cleaner football. But they have the turd at quarterback. And if there's not a bigger turd than Carson Wentz, it's Baker Mayfield. And maybe if they had a different quarterback, they would have been able to give a more of a fight. But no, I'm not worried about Baltimore in a game like this. I think this is it was Baltimore's game to lose and blow, and they didn't. Like I said, they had penalties and didn't finish in the red zone. That was really the only thing that I saw.
Okay, let me present you this statistic here, and maybe this will obviously you're pretty firm on not being concerned. It was a good day from Demarcus Robinson, 9 interceptions, 128 yards for him. But over the last 7 games for Lamar Jackson, he's only averaging 175 yards per game passing. And then we know it's Lamar Jackson, he runs, and it's a lot more than just passing. Total touchdown to interception ratio, 7 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, and only averaging 6.1 yards per attempt. Much different than his first 3 games. And I get it, his first 3 games, he was on that unreal pace. But do those numbers alarm you at all, or is it just a pass?
This is Baltimore's offense. The thing about Baltimore's offense is they're not going to have I don't know if that's mine or Vinny's. Can you hear me? Vincent? Okay, I'm going to assume that that's Vincent's internet and not mine. Mine seems to be working. I'm not sure what happened with Vinny's internet, but I will answer his question anyways. I think that Lamar Jackson is perfectly fine. I think that we talked about Lamar over the past couple of weeks, but this is the offense the Baltimore Ravens want to run. They are a running team. They're not the team that's going to air it out 50 times. So the yardage and all that stuff, this is the style of offense they want to play. They want to make it gritty. They want to make it something out in the they want to control tempo. And tempo, we talk about tempo a lot on this show. And the fact of the matter is tempo starts with the run game. If you can control the clock and you can make it ugly on the inside and allow that offensive and defensive line to start mauling people, that's what they're going to do. And so when I see Baltimore only have 175 yards of total offense or of passing offense, that's not the same as Patrick Mahomes having 175 yards, because Lamar is going to add something in the run game. Lamar is going to bring Kenyon Drake, and then when Gus Edwards gets back and those guys, it's going to be them that's then adding to the run game. So I don't have as many concerns as some people about Baltimore. They just play a different style of football than most teams. And when we talk about teams playing their brand, I'd rather see a team that's on brand, doing what they're comfortable in doing and had success doing, than try to be something that they're not. I'm not excited when I see Demarcus Robinson have 9 catches for 128 yards. It doesn't make him better. It just means they've had to go to him a little bit more. I'd rather see Mark Andrews with that number, because to me that makes more sense for what Baltimore's trying to do. So to answer Vinny's question, I'm not concerned about the Baltimore Ravens. I think the Baltimore Ravens will be just fine. I've seen this type of team before. They can win in the playoffs because they can run the football. If they play defense the way they've been playing defense, they're going to have a chance to beat anybody. So I'm perfectly comfortable with that. I just got a message from Vincent. Vinny said his entire computer just blew up. I don't know if that's a euphemism or facetious about his computer blowing up, but I'll give him a second to get in here. But while I'm waiting for him, I will talk about the Carolina Panthers. And first, shout out to Steve Wilks, because I think he's done a hell of a job since the firing of Matt Rule. And so much so that they come out this week and they've said, hey, look, we are thinking about giving Steve Wilks the full-time job. Like, he has a chance to be the full-time head coach. And if Steve Wilks is the full-time head coach, I will applaud the Carolina Panthers, because what he's done since he's taken over is he's kind of stabilized that organization and has them at least going in the right direction. They don't have a quarterback. We know that. We saw what PJ Walker was able to do, came in, win some games, playing teams tough. Baltimore's one of the better teams in football. So I applaud Steve Wilks for that, but Carolina is just bad when it comes to key positions. Quarterback, offensive line play at times. Baker Mayfield's one of the worst on third downs. He's inaccurate. I think the Baker Mayfield experience is over. And the Carolina Panthers, if they can go get a quarterback, I think they will have a chance to make a difference in their organization and program as we move forward. And you missed my whole soliloquy about the Baltimore Ravens.
My computer literally just exploded on me. Like, swear to God, it just went like you know when you're blowing something up, it goes and like it did that.
I was talking and I saw you freeze, and I'm like, I don't think it's me. I've been pretty good lately. I haven't froze. And then check my internet. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good. So I'm going to keep talking. And you were just there, and then you were gone. And I soloed. Yeah, and it was perfect though. We handled it. You know me, I'm a consummate professional.
This guy, he handles his business. I feel like I don't need to say anything more because you've said it all already with this game. Yeah. So the Ravens defeat the Carolina Panthers 13-3. They move to 7-3. The Panthers move to 3-8.